In 2010, this building was going to be vacated by the fire department. Hillsborough County deemed that it was unsafe because it's located in a floodplain.
And it sat on land that originally was from the Ruskin Common Good Society, meaning the original Ruskin campus when those folks, the Dickmans and others who you know the local name, came from Iowa.
Well, this was a community property. So there were a group of people that started this, and they went to the county and asked for it back.
A young lady named Sandy Council, who has been involved in more things in Ruskin than exist, asked me to come to a meeting.
They petitioned the county, Hillsborough County, to repurpose this building. And after much discussion and getting the input from the community, they decided on a cultural arts center or a cultural center.
I think over the years people just thought, well, this is land that belongs to us and we should use it for the community.
The Firehouse Cultural Center was fortunate enough to find this building and completely rehab it.
The building is fairly old. It was the original firehouse in Ruskin.
The transformation in this building was amazing because it really was a firehouse.
During the time when I first came, then they started making all the renovations. The county they had to sign the lease with the county first, and so once they had signed that, the county provided the work to be done.
The county put some funds into it, and they raised local funds to transform it into the cultural center we have now.
So we got $100,000, and that money went to renovate.
Where we are sitting now were actual bays for the fire trucks.
We use the back room there where they used to sleep is now a classroom.
Of course, we had to air condition it throughout, and we had to add sprinklers because we have large groups of people that meet here.
We still have the table where the firemen ate, the back room where their sleeping bunk beds were.
Work done on the outside. We had a mosaic project where they created a mosaic on one of the outside walls.
So we're now freestanding independent. We hired our first director, George Avahu.
Art Keeble, the director of the Arts Council in Hillsborough County, is a longtime friend. And Bruce Marsh used to be one of my instructors years ago at University of South Florida, and also a friend. And Dolores Coe invited me to interview for the position.
Well, the Firehouse Cultural Center is a very cool place. I've been to several events here, and it's a really much needed venue. I went to the comedy club one night, and I have to tell you, it was the best night we ever had.
I started coming here due to live music. I'm a lover of live music of every genre. And I started coming with friends to bring them just to listen to the live music, and then started volunteering for activities, and just expanded my involvement with the firehouse.
And I saw the notices for the events that they were offering in the Sun City Observer, and they gave details and telephone numbers and the choices of the programs.
Oh, live performances. We've got music, some really fabulous live music. I've seen theater performances here.
We've had illusionists. We've had blues musicians. We've had country.
Well, I'm excited that they're here because we don't have any live entertainment close by. I've been a member of the Strata Center for quite a long time, and I really enjoy live theater, always have.
We've had a lot of theater, and we've had pub night here, which draws a big crowd now.
It's such a nice, quiet, and intimate venue with good sound system, actually.
Performances here are fabulous. Sold out. You come in here when we have a performance set up cabaret style, tables. Oh, and yes, we do have wine and beer.
The great part about being down here, it's very intimate. So you're never far away from the stage, and you really are up close and personal with the performers that are here.
We've seen comedy shows. As a matter of fact, my first show here was a comedy. And then theater performances. I've been here when they had kids come in for a science circus.
The main thing I really like about it is the kids. In the summer, we have art camp all summer.
Well, last fall, we started our second year of full-time programming. We completed our second year of camp and then initiated new programs such as our robotics, our photography, creative photography, our horticultural programs, which hydroponics.
The wonderful thing about the Cultural Center is we're here in Ruskin, and normally to go to these sorts of events, you've got to go into Tampa, Sarasota, St. Pete.
And our ladies from the Mary Martha House often don't have cars, don't have transportation. So for them to be able to just literally walk down the street and avail themselves to all the programs that the Firehouse Cultural Center has available is terrific.
We are new residents to Ruskin, Florida, which is 5 miles away. It's easy to access the firehouse.
It's just so diversified that it's really cool. You don't have to go too far to get a grasp of everything.
It's right in your backyard. It's very close. You don't have to fight traffic, and the events are wonderful.
They hear about it and then they'll start coming, and then when they see how great the entertainment is, they'll come back. So we've had a lot of that.
You gotta support local music or it goes away.
I'm very proud and pleased to be part of the Mary and Martha House in Ruskin, and we provide emergency and transitional housing and support services to abused and homeless women and their children. And we're all about employment to get them back into permanent housing. And the Firehouse Cultural Center has been so great to offer our children in our program anything that they want to do at reduced and even free.
We have a lot of scholarships for children that cannot afford to come. That I really like, because that is something you're giving back to the community, and we have a lot of people that give to that, so that we're not just serving a certain level, we're serving all levels.
Our children's programs, a lot of them are free. We partner with a number of people from the Patel to RCMA to bring their students on scholarships to Mary and Martha House. We also partner with the Tampa Museum.
For instance, right now they have some agricultural activities going out back for the kids. Kids don't have to pay anything at all to participate in that. They learn how to grow vegetables.
There are kids in here that probably would never come to an art class or the horticultural class that they're doing now.
People should come out because, number one, we're a 501c3, so you're committing to the community.
We're registered with the federal government, and we also have our charity registration with the state of Florida.
Sign up on the back, join our membership, get on the list, please become a member, and then later come and participate. You contribute, you're giving back to your community in a nutshell.
And we came to a couple before we decided that membership was good for us because it was affordable.
It is really important for the community to know that they have opportunities in the arts and in culture and in the environment and the humanities right here in their own backyard.
It's nice to be an active participant from the board. And right now I'm also helping them with the gala that's coming up. And I'm willing to be down here to help them out and do whatever is necessary, to keep this alive down here.
Next speaker and honorary chair, Commissioner Merman.
I want to tell you, South County's on fire. We are on fire, making sure that South County is a livable, workable community, and one where people can actually play too.
The commitment that we have right now from Commissioner Sandy Merman, and I am doing a shout out to her because she's a big supporter of the arts and the Cultural Center, is that we need to expand it, and we're not sure how, but we know we are going to be expanding it in the future. Contributed income alone does not support a not-for-profit, so you have to develop ways that you can make ends meet. We're certainly, we do that by, of course, our live performances, our our Firehouse Pub, our theater series. If you'd like to attend any of our events, you can certainly visit our website, which is FirehouseCulturalCenter.org. You can visit our Facebook page. You can put in comments, see what's going on. You can send us an email at info@FirehouseCulturalCenter.org, and you can just drop by at 101 First Avenue Northeast at Shell Point Road, and Miss Frances will give you a tour, or Georgia will.